Okay. Uh, Hello, dear students. Now, here I'm not explaining you anything, but this is a small framework that I am giving to the students, rather to all of you, let me say, who will present or not present, that is a separate thing, um, on the four honors of Elizabethan age, as I told you in my previous lecture. Okay, so the first thing you have is the person who will talk of prose. Obviously, 16th century prose is known as Elizabethan prose. A little background as to how it started, what happened, you know. It was in this particular age, that is 1558 to 1603, that English prose takes significant strides forward. Patriotism impels an increasing number of writers to write English, and so the weight of Latin is gradually lifted. Now, such is the romantic exaltation of the times that even prose grows poetic. So, though it was prose, but it was written in a poetic manner. And this is certainly true of John Lilly's Euphis and Sir Philip Sidney's Arcadia. So, the first category when we talk of Elizabethan prose is your ornate prose. John Lilly and Sir Philip Sidney are two important prose writers. This is how you will elaborate something about the Elizabethan prose, and then the various categories. Ornate prose, followed by literary criticism that existed at time. Sidney has written apology for poetry. Few lines. What is it about? Samuel Daniel, defense of rhyme. Next prose category is your the realistic novel and the short story. These were the writers. What was their period? That is what you have to talk about. Okay, and then you had the dramatic prose, which and the religious prose. Authorized version and its influence. Kiski authorized version? Obviously, the authorized version of the Bible. So, with this, the prose somehow comes to an end. Okay, then we talk of the essay, and the most significant essayist of Elizabethan prose is Francis Bacon. You will have to talk about his works, what is there in his work, and what his focus lies on. Okay, mentioning his works. Then comes your Elizabethan, or what we call the Renaissance poetry, followed by Elizabethan lyrics and song. जो poetry cover करेगा, that person will only cover the lyrics and the sonic songs, as well as the sonnet and the sonneteers, and the licentious poetry. Last category will be Elizabethan drama. How it came, how it flourished. मैंने जब literary or social background discuss करी है, I told you why people wanted drama. They wanted entertainment. Why they wanted entertainment? There was a free will. So many things were happening. Wise policies were being made by the queen. So what made this flourished? Okay, and you must remember that there has been such a dramatist who is known as the universal dramatist of the age, who's still known as the universal dramatist, because no one has been able to match up to his work. So before we go to that genius, I have already given this work, I think, to Diksha, and she will be talking about pre-Shakespearean dramatists, who are also known as the यूनिवर्सिटी विट्स. और ये ना अक्सर कन्फ्यूजन हो जाती है कि क्वेश्चन आपको यूनिवर्सिटी विट्स पूछा गया है, या जो हम नेक्स्ट एज में राइटर्स आफ्टर शेक्सपियर पढ़ेंगे. तो यू विल हैव टू कीप दैट इन माइंड. एक शॉर्ट नोट अपना बना के रखिएगा. कीप दैट रेडी. So this is all. Plus, for you, you have to prepare about Shakespeare, because there are questions that can be asked. तो ये आप सब लोग खुद ही करेंगे. His genius, okay, his works, which are divided into tragedy and comedy. So this is something which I will not give to you to discuss, or I will discuss. No, you will work on this topic on your own. You'll prepare your own notes, go through the questions that are there in the 10-year syllabus, and see what questions particularly pertaining to Shakespeare as a dramatist have been asked. Okay, so Shakespeare as a Elizabethan writer, you will work on that portion on your own. So this was what, this was a framework that I have given you. Okay, and on this framework you will be dwelling on your presentations. That is all. Thank you. Of course, if you have queries, always you feel free to ask, but start working. We don't have much time left now, so let us at least end the session, by when we end the session, when your vacation start. Before that, we should be able to cover most of the part of the Puritan age, that is the next 17th century. So overview you have. Now it is just your homework which you should start doing. All right, thank you.